Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing 2 Accent Core. Nope, scratch that. Welcome to another episode of That's the Thing 2
Overture.
Don't Tell Me. Damn it, I was going to say Don't Tell Me, it's the
Oh, well, you
bad
said it
one.
already. You said it. Yeah.
Yep, Overture. It is Friday, August the 15th,
It's the
and I'm
true
back.
sequel. True
Yeah,
is back. It's the true sequel to That's the Thing too. We are the experimental MOBA that no one wanted.
yep. The mother-in-law is gone, and so we are unleashed.
Yeah, welcome back. Was it okay? So we were having debates. Was it a good mother-in-law trip or bad mother-in-law trip?
It's a good mother-in-law trip as long as you don't talk about politics.
Okay, no, that's you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. Nolan was
I
here. I
mean,
mean, it was we'll come back.
I like my mother-in-law. She helped us buy a washer dryer while she was here.
No, it's okay.
It's a very weird thing of like growing up poor, and then like Kelsey's family is not rich. They're middle class, but from my perspective, they are rich, and it is
No,
an
I
odd
understand that.
thing.
It's how I simultaneously feel like low class. I feel like I am the daywalker between all the classes because I
Yeah.
am incredibly frugal with my money, but I also know that if something went bad, like my dad could bail me out with cash.
Uh-huh.
But I still can't like be super. I can't. Like I'm not out
You're still
there.
not buying 5 Gundam wing decks to get all the
No,
Zexes.
but I can buy one just to play. I did. I also bought something over last week of Gundam. I have purchased a Gunpla that I intend to make over the weekend.
Which one?
It is the G-Quux Police Zaku because I wanted one that was from the new show.
G-Quux?
Yeah, and the Hobby Town had two of them, and it was the light gun cannon and the Zaku, and I wanted the Zaku
All right.
because all my old Gunplas are gone.
Yep, that's what happens to Gunpla.
Like
You get rid of them.
they're all gone. I don't know what happened to them. It's one of those things where like two moves
Oh, your dad got rid of them.
at some point either dad got rid of them or they got put in the trash into the
Yeah.
trash box by mistake. It's one of those where like
Listen, you moved out to the apartment, you left some stuff and be like, oh, I might come back and get this. And after a while, your dad said, I don't need this Gunpla.
well, I think it was more like I had it and then I moved to the apartment and then I moved back to the house and then we've moved to another department and in some ways like one of those boxes just got turned into
Yep.
yeah, just throw it all away.
Yep. Yep. It gets thrown or goodwilled and it's just gone.
Yeah, it's gone. We also
We
did
lost
yeah, we did do
we lost a
the
box of kitchen stuff at
yeah,
some point.
we did do the at the old house, the garage sale everything must go. And at the end it
Yeah.
was just turning into like free. That's like all where all like my old books and stuff went because it was just like, nah,
Mm.
just take them.
Listen, you move enough time and you stop having a love of books. You're like, listen, I'm going to keep the ones I care about, and that's all I'm going to keep.
Well, because they're heavy.
Uh huh.
They're heavy. But yeah, I want to have at
Yep.
least one Gunpla. And it was $25. And that's fine. That's
Well,
fine.
listen, no, Kevin, listen, you got to buy and kit bash your Gundam Build Fighters Gunpla.
Dude, they had the Wing Zero Fenice there, and I was
Yeah,
tempted to.
that's a good Gunpla.
It
He
is a
comes
good.
with his little energy cape.
Yeah, I was gonna get it, but then I was thinking like, no, that's for when I'm actually decided to like start painting and doing stuff models in.
Mm,
Like that was why I chose the G-Cox Police Zaku Gundam because it's blue and I don't have to panel line it. I don't want to do the.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna put it next to my Kirby on my little desk chair, and it'll be fine. And then I'll be like, the urge is gone. But I do want to have one. But yeah, that's been that. Our
Yeah, I agree. I would kind of like to build a Gunpla, but I just have a Timjin from
That's pretty
Virtual
good.
On. He's not a model, he's just an action figure,
That's
but
still
he's
good.
pretty good.
No, that's pretty good. That's like,
He got a little disc that specifically to go into the Dreamcast
oh,
on his back.
that's really strong.
Actually, he might have a Genesis on his back.
Oh, I think it would be a Sega Saturn if it was black.
Yes,
If
there you
it's a
go.
black, it's a
Yes.
Sega Saturn because that was a
Okay.
virtual on for Sega Saturn.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's got a Saturn or a
Yeah,
Dreamcast.
if it's black, it's Saturn, and that was Temjin from Virtual on, I believe, Cyber Troopers. And then if it's Ontario Tangram, that is the Dreamcast version.
I always read it as Ontario
I think it
Troopers,
is.
like the Canadian equivalent of Samurai Troopers, but
Yeah,
they're from Ontario.
yeah, that's how it is.
I can't do a Canadian accent, or I
I
would
wouldn't even bother.
insert here. Insert here. Someone saying "Quake with Fear," but it's a Canadian accent.
Oh, there you go.
Well, Quake with Fear, eh?
There you go.
Well,
I'm quick with food, don't you know?
There you go.
oh yeah.
Hey, bud. Quick with fear. Pitter patter, quick with fear. Give your balls a tug. Yeah, that would.
Hey, Quake with Fear.
Yeah. Jonesy, your mom
That
was
would be
quaking
Schwarzy.
with fear last night when I was wailing her. Like Shorzy. I gotta
But
watch.
not the second season.
Yeah, I gotta watch it at some point. Top point, just not there yet. I have bought a Gunpla, Nolan. I have bought one.
But he's not at the stage of like detailing it.
No.
He's just straight building it.
Yeah, I'm just building it and putting it there. We're not going in. That'll be for when if the Gundam miniature game comes out next year, and it's affordable, and we're gonna get into that.
You know what I'm still pissed about?
What's that?
Gundam Build Fighters Try. Lots of it, but specifically in this instance, the boxer whose like dying brother built his model and it wasn't a Gundam Maxter.
Yeah, and they've shown. Well, the whole point of Gundam Build Fighters is that you take like one of the old Gundams and then you jazz it up.
Yeah.
Like that's the
And
whole
like
point.
even that episode ends with the like dying kid being like learning how to customize and put the real work into building a Gunpla, and then he's not building a Gundam Maxter.
Yeah. It also doesn't make sense because the main characters is like the burning Gundam or whatever, so it should be the
Well,
like,
technically it's not burning Gundam.
but it's like strike burning whatever. But it's like
But no. What I mean is, it's not God Gundam from G Gundam. It is not a model of Domon Kashu's Gundam.
yeah, I
It's
know.
called the Burning Gundam, but it's not like in Japan. It's not the Burning Gundam that Domon pilots. So
I
this
know.
is just an unrelated custom Gunpla that Japan don't care about.
Well, yeah, because people more care about Fumina, the girl, and then they care about like that's about it.
Oh.
The Gian girl.
Gundam Build Fighters Try sucks.
It could have been good. It's just
Yep.
I don't know.
Like Build Fighters 1 was great.
I liked Build Fighters.
Build Fighters Try was not good. It had a few episodes, and then everything after that I didn't even watch.
Oh, I didn't watch the metaverses or whatever.
Once it turned into like, oh, it just scans your Gunpla model, and then you play that in a virtual world, and I'm like, Well, that's stupid.
But that's
Half
because
the point is,
that is like a real thing in Japan, though. Not like you play with it, but like you 3D scan your Gunpla.
yeah.
Like you go to like the Gundam store and like you can pay them, and then they'll like scan your model in there, and then you can rotate it around, and like they give you like email you the file.
Can you pose it and everything?
I think so,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
but I'm not.
Can I bring in my Can I bring in my NASCAR model car and scan that?
No, now we're talking.
That's my Gunpla.
It's
The Intimidator.
The Intimidator.
Can I bring in my Transformer?
12 times the passion.
The true Meijin, Dale Earnhardt himself. No, that'd be great. That'd be great, because imagine like all the detail. Because in the Build Fighters, the amount of detail and love you put into it makes it stronger. So like a guy who's really into NASCAR and he's like built his accurate, it'd be really strong.
Yeah. It's like, damn, that car is fast.
Zero
And fighter
shifting.
jets are allowed to compete, so why can't a car?
Yeah, think about it. So yeah, I did finish Gundam Wing. I have thoughts on Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing is more. My grand statement is Gundam Wing is more interesting than good. But that show is very messy. It is very, very messy. Like, there are parts of that show where I like and I think I know where it's going, and then it swerves. But that show keeps swerving every 5 to 6 episodes, and it's really weird.
Yeah. I feel like that show was written as it was being made.
There's something where, like, there's some major production dispute or something that happened during it. I'm not sure, but there's something where, because you can feel the show. At the beginning, the show desperately wants to be knights, like aristocracy, aristocrat school, and then there's Gundam stuff happening in the background. Like, it wants to be like the rich kid school where they're playing polo and talking about like the ball, and then also the Gundams in the background. Like, it desperately
it wants to be Utena with Gundams.
Gundam desperately wants Utena with Gundams, and they can't quite figure out just to do that. But they can't quite figure out how to do it. Even G-Witch doesn't quite stick it, because they try to add in this separate like plot about making your own corporation and your own Gundams, and I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like I just want Relina at school and then Hero having to be grumbling going to the ball to keep his identity, and then going out in the Wing Gundam and blowing up a base, and then doing his schoolwork. Like, that's all I want. That's all I want. It's not hard. But and then the show, like, I think it was Nolan who said that 00 is just an improvement on Wing in all aspects, and I have to agree.
Yeah,
because
it is.
Because also one of the things that helps 00 a lot is that there's a time skip in the middle of it that Wing does not have. Because
It just needs it.
Because like the Wing, it feels like the entire Earth government swaps sides in roughly like there's like the Earth government, and then the Earth government gets taken over by Oz, and that gets taken over by the Rockefeller Foundation, and then that fights the White Fang, and it feels like that happened over the course of like a month. And it's not like thematically where your soldiers are like, I'm a bad guy, now I'm a good guy, now I'm a bad guy, now I'm a different bad guy, now I'm a good guy.
Now I'm a bad guy for different reasons.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and then we'll compare that to like 00, which is just like, all right, the government gets taken over.
The end.
That's it. Yeah, the end.
The end.
Here's the A-laws. We got to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's well, because the Gundam 00 made more sense because the whole plan was like a win-win, where either the Gundams come down and they stop war, or the Gundams come down and everyone unites to kill them, which also succeeds. Like, that's the grand plan. It's either the Gundams solve all of Crisis, or because of the Gundams, everyone unites, and then there's a theoretical world peace. It's just different. But that's
The best part of Gundam Wing is when the Earth Federation says, you know what? We should work towards peace with space. And Trez says, fuck me. Are you kidding?
Trez Kushanada is really great because you can feel him, like, he wants to do this, like, noble chivalrous war, and then all of his plans get thwarted because of the mobile dolls, and he's like, no, not like this. No, you can't just do... You can't have a war where no one is just throwing robots at each other, because then you don't understand the horror of war, you idiots.
Yep. War will never end if people are not subjected to war.
And then he's just
But
like,
also... No, because then you have the divided line. Okay. I was going to say, but also, if endless war is just mobile dolls killing mobile dolls...
well, until
Is
it's
that
not.
a bad thing?
Until it's not. That's the whole...
Dumb. It's really dumb.
Because then it's then the despot's like, listen, I didn't like that Town A is throwing a protest for me, so maybe we're gonna send some Virgos over there, just clean it up. We're gonna clean up those streets with our Virgos. Who cares?
Or it gets to the, you know what? This war, we need to show them we mean business. We're gonna bomb an actual city and not just kill mobile dolls.
Yeah, because it's gonna escalate bad. Or the zero. Also, the zero system turns kind of good at the end, and I don't like that. I liked it when the zero system was evil. I think zero system being objectively evil is very good. Like, you turn on that thing and it's bad. It's like the worst thing you could do. I like that a lot. I also, in terms of new things, I'm just saying, I'm just going down my list, making sure I've got
That's fine.
everything. I did watch South Park. I thought the second episode was way better than the first episode. I think...
Yeah, I saw your skeet.
I think Trump jokes work better when they're, like, one segment instead of the entire thing. Because it's like...
It's just like... My issue is South Park always just does the lowest hanging fruit.
Well, that was
so
my complaint with the first one, where it was like Trump. The joke was like Trump is old, fat, and has a small penis and is evil, and I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Like,
yeah, it's 30 minutes of us telling you this.
It's like
It's like, wow, bold television.
No. But, like, the new one had a joke where Kristi Noem's face was melting off, and then it fell on the ground and made, like, a horrible screech like the Thing, and it was crawling around, and that was really funny. Like, that's really funny.
Okay. That's actually not too bad.
Like, and she kept shooting dogs. And it was really funny. Because that was, like...
You know what? I'm all for that.
See, because it's like... That takes some research where you had to go and figure out, like, why is she shooting dogs? And it's because in, like, her autobiography, she had a chapter where she bragged about how she had to kill a dog on her farm because it was, like, a puppy or something. And you're like, why would you put that in your autobiography?
You psychopath.
But it's
because
like...
she thought that was a normal thing to do.
Yeah, it's a normal thing to do. When Puppo is being too rough with the chickens, you just gotta shoot that dog in the face. You gotta do it. But that's the level of ridiculous that lends itself to South Park, and I felt like the episode was all the better for it. Instead of... It's still not, like, 100% great, but it was, like, marketable improvement.
Yeah.
Marketable improvement.
I don't know.
It was a good episode of South Park.
It was like a good new episode of South Park.
Yeah,
Fair, fair.
more than The Simpsons, it's South Park still going. That's so impressive to me. Because it's not like it's cheap to make anymore.
No, it's expensive now. That's why they can't just do like the episode in current, which is one of its biggest flaws. Because when it would just come out. You know what else is coming out and terrible? The Nightmare Fuel.
I don't remember what.
And that is
No, Homestuck Pilot.
Homestuck, the animated
God.
pilot. Homestuck is back again, just like the Star War, where they're just like, once again, Palpatine has returned. Once again,
Like, I don't.
Homestuck is back.
Andrew is back.
I hate saying this, but I can't think of any other way to phrase this
Go for it.
other than like Homestuck has gotten too Tumblr.
I agree. No, I agree.
Like,
There's
I
a
think
softness
that's
to
what,
it.
That's like that's what kind of ruined it. Of just and like that's I've seen this animator's other stuff. I've never watched Has Been Hotel,
Yeah,
but I've
it's
seen
Has
like her
Been Hotel.
independent stuff on YouTube. Like I guess her like graduate thesis film or whatever. And like it's fine, but it's very Tumblr, and that is not Homestuck. to
No,
me.
Homestuck has a vileness. They're because like I've been discussing this, and it's part of the thing. It's like there is a teenager vileness and crassness that is part of
Yep.
Homestuck that is essential to
It
it.
is saying terrible things that you do not realize how terrible they are, and hopefully you grow out of, but that's the secret of Homestuck, is not everyone does grow out.
No, not it. But the whole point is like that's the it's how I will always praise Drawn Together by being very funny, but Drawn Together is very stupid.
Mhm.
Like as bad as it sounds, and as this like if you were to make quote unquote woke Drawn Together, it would not work. It would-
Okay, actually, I think an episode of Woke Drawn Together could be hilarious.
Okay, but like that's one episode. I mean the entire show. I mean, actually, no, never mind. That was the wrong example because I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
No, that'd be really funny. That'd be really funny.
It's just the whole episode, Clara is so pissed off.
Yeah. See, the gag would be that it would be so
Oh,
woke that it would go back around to being offensive, just in a different way.
No, I was gonna say, is the joke Foxy's the only white character?
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
No, that's really good. And she's like a stereotypical white lady.
Yeah. She's just a Karen, dare I say.
No, she's just like Peggy Hill, effectively.
Yeah. No, honestly, she is just Peggy Hill.
No, yeah, it would just be Peggy
Yeah.
Hill. It'd be incredible. It'd be incredible. But yeah, like, because the Homestuck. Also, I think Homestuck is unadaptable unless they're just trying to do the thing where we're just not even going to act like we're adapting the source material. This is new show with Homestuck trimmings, but it's not because you can't. A lot of Homestuck, the pacing is interminable. It would be like the joke would be the Homestuck pilot, and it would be John Egbert sitting on his computer and like typing to his friend for like 20 minutes, and that would be the episode.
Yeah, there's subtitles and only subtitles. There's no voice
Yeah, there's no
talking
voices.
over
It's
it.
just you just see. Basically, it's what you're looking at is Ice Cube War of the Worlds. But you're seeing John Egbert getting the drone. That would be it. But I don't know. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired.
I'm not gonna say it's unadaptable, but I don't think anyone willing to do it is talented enough to do it.
I just think we don't need Homestuck because Undertale / Deltarune is all the good parts of Homestuck in more concise fashion. Like, it just is. You got your Toby
I don't know.
Fox.
That's getting. Deltarune's getting a little too Tumblr-y too.
Oh, it is, and that's kind of, but that's like the homestucky like tone to it.
That's the end goal of, not a goal, but that's the end fate of all of these properties.
Every
The poison
internet
seeps in.
property will eventually turn. It's the Tumblr singularity. You're gonna turn Tumblr. Rest in peace, Tumblr. Also, Tumblr's dead, but like rest in peace. But you're gonna it's gonna happen. But like,
It's just, yeah.
I like.
It's the same thing, and I don't know why it's more distasteful to me to say it's the Doctor Whoification, because Doctor Who realistically just got Tumblred as well, but calling it the Doctor Whoification, I'm like, ew, that's gross.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. There's a vibe. There's a vibe to it. I guess I still have that.
There's a red tinted nose vibe to
There
it.
is I think it's like a safeness to it.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I know
Almost a toxic positivity
I think
of like, you can't be mean or
Yeah.
hard-edged at all.
yeah, because I'm trying to think of like what specifically, like, because I'm trying not to sound like an old man, even though I know I'm hitting like my almost my 40s, and I know it's gonna be saying me, oh, the kids, what are you doing over there? Me getting, because in some things, like, I'm not gonna get mad at. I'm not gonna get mad at like children's cartoon, even though ostensibly my
But no,
entire
Tumblr
personality
was
is.
contemporary.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
was. Yeah.
you grew up in this era of like things getting hit with the Tumblr, where like Tumblr fans latched onto it. The creators realized, well, that's where the money is, and also the Tumblr creatives becoming involved in the thing and bringing
Yeah.
their sensibilities to it.
That's very true. And it's not that like I think it could. No, can it work?
Granted, all things given, I would rather the Tumblr fans become involved and not the 4chan fans.
Well, that's
but...
like that's what I'm trying to just get at. It's like if you're gonna turn into an internet singularity, I don't think the Tumblrification is like the least bad thing you could be.
Yeah.
I
think I just hate when fans become the creators.
I think it's just I think there's a level of yeah, it's a toxic positivity, but also like a sweetness to it that like I don't know. I don't like.
And it's also like
I don't, Leah.
No,
No, I'm with you there, Drew. That like I don't like it when fans become I don't like it when fans become the creators of that property they're fans of. I'd rather them create something new that's takes inspiration from that original thing.
I think that's why movies are so good, because like if you grow up being a fan of movies, you can't, well, okay, you can now just keep remaking those movies forever, but typically you make your own stories. You can't make that movie because that movie is done.
Yeah.
It's the like, I will die on the hill that Daredevil was so good for so long because he was a B movie hero. And so the writers who wrote him were trying to get to the A-lister they actually liked. And so they're like, no, I have to write this really good so then I could get promoted.
I can't get on Spider-Man unless my Daredevil comic is really strong.
Yep. And then as soon as they hit Spider-Man, it's like, all right, I hit Spider-Man. I told my one Spider-Man story I always wanted to tell, and now I'm out of Spider-Man stories.
Also, I can't tell anything of substance with Spider-Man because it's Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man
editorial won't let me.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Batman, they're done. You can't make any changes to those characters. You can't have Peter Parker can't get married. He has to have some deal with
one
the
more
devil
day that
to stop Aunt May, and then we have to talk about his radioactive spider semen. Never forget.
Oh yeah.
Never forget that. Put that in
there. Spider spunk,
okay.
Radioactive spider spunk.
Okay, so like if the MCU can really redeem it, if there's a plot point in the new one where Tom Holland's Spider-Man's semen is radioactive, then I think I might be on board. I might be back.
Kevin, they wouldn't even let a Studio Ghibli movie have girls talk about their period. Well, how do you think they would ever let semen exist in a non-Deadpool Marvel movie?
I was gonna say they can't figure out how to make a Blade movie, which is like the easiest movie to make in the history of film.
Yeah, it's like they made 2 great ones. It's simple. You just let them do another one.
Even if it's not, it's just the movie. I've said it. You get a cool black dude and he kills vampires into the movie. That's the film.
Oh my god.
That's all it is.
You realize?
Do you remember that article?
You realize there's a non-zero chance. There is a non-zero chance we could get a Ryan Coogler Blade movie.
Oh my god.
I don't know who
Perfect. Please.
Disney executives, all they know is the most surface level. Oh, it's black and vampires. He could do black and vampires.
Oh, is that the guy who did Sinners?
Yeah.
He made Sinners and he makes black people movies. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Actually, he could do it.
God. Oh my god, that could happen. That could be the first Marvel movie I've seen since Doctor Strange.
Right.
Doctor Strange was not good. It convinced me to stop seeing Marvel movies.
I think Doctor Strange is also the last one I saw too.
I think Doctor Strange was also the last one I saw. Was Doctor Strange before or after like Avengers? I watched the Thanos one.
That was after
Endgame.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange was before Endgame.
Okay, so I watched the Thanos one. I watched the Spider-Man, but I don't count Spider-Man as MCU.
I don't count Spider-Man's. Yeah.
Sorry, I meant Doctor Strange 2.
Oh, I didn't watch Doctor Strange.
No, I meant Doctor Strange 1.
Doctor Strange 1.
I'm sorry, even Sam Raimi could not get me to care about Benedict Cumberbatch's dumbass Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Don't worry.
No. I honestly think the Marvel should have stopped after the Thanos Infinity War. Just put it to sleep. Have a little sleepy time.
But Kevin, think of the lost revenue.
Well, think of the even more revenue when you make another one that's just good. You just make like a good movie. Imagine. It doesn't even have to be expensive. What if it was just what if you had like a cool black guy? Like, here's my pitch. You have a cool black guy and he kills some vampires for about 90 minutes and he says some cool stuff while doing it. How does that sound?
I'm trying to think of who you would get besides Wesley Snipes and Michael B. Jordan.
I forgot, because it was like the dude they had cast was really good in like the Blade. The new Blade guy, he looked good. No, not the new movie.
I mean, it's also very likely.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
They'll just have Wesley Snipes come out of the Deadpool movie and be Blade again.
That's not the worst thing you could do. It's
not
the best thing you could do, but yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember the man, but he looked good. I was like, yeah, that guy could be Blade.
Did Ryan Coogler direct Black Panther?
I don't know.
He did Black Panther, and I think he did. I don't know if he.
Yeah, he did.
He wrote Black Panther and directed, and then I think he wrote and maybe directed Black Panther too.
Oh, he did Creed. I really liked Creed.
Yeah, he did. He did Creed. Yeah.
I thought. Yeah,
no, Ryan Coogler, I think, is like easily turning into my favorite modern director.
Yeah, get that guy.
He is somehow able to convince Hollywood studios to let him tell extremely personal stories.
Yeah. No, I like yeah, give him Blade.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good.
Give him Blade, please.
Just give him Blade. Just put Michael B. Jordan as Blade. There you go. It's easy.
I mean, yeah, that's probably what they wind up doing.
Just do it. I'm saying the thing about the Blade film is you don't have to like reinvent the wheel. This is just give the people what they want. And the people, and I just want to see Michael B. Jordan with a samurai sword killing people, killing vampires.
Hold on. Okay.
there's also some breakcore going on down in the background.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun,
100%.
I mean, okay, guys,
That's
it's obvious what's gonna happen. It's obvious, really. It's gonna be Wesley Snipes and Michael B. Jordan
That's okay.
in the new Blade,
Call it
directed by
Blades.
Ryan Coogler.
Call it Blades. There's two
Yes!
blades.
Yes.
Listen, I'm saying it's not
Oh
hard.
my god, it's perfect.
It's not. It's the easiest layup in film. It's literally you just do it. You just give it. You could give
Kevin,
that.
you can't say layup. Disney executives are gonna be like, "Oh, we should put basketball in it because they're black."
Oh yeah, okay. No.
Can we tie this into Airbud?
Yes, Airblood is Blade.
Airblood?
Yeah, Airblood. That's remember because we talked about how the new Airblood's going to be a chocolate lab to cause the discourse, and when it's revealed,
No one said a dog can't be a vampire.
fire hunter. So yeah, because Airblood was bitten by a vampire. No, Airblood's mom was bitten by a vampire, and then one of her puppies.
Wait, oh my
came
god,
out.
that means there's a whole litter of Airbloods.
Yeah, that's the whole point, because the final Airblood that's like the enemy vampire basketball team. They have their own. And it's like an
All
aristocrat.
the evil Airbloods.
It's like wearing like the fancy Dracula cape and stuff, because it's like the aristocrat vampire. Also, evil Airblood is like the white lab. Has to be it.
Of course.
When you said basketball, all I can think about is the final scene of the movie is Wesley Snipes cutting off the main bad guy's head, passing it to Michael B. Jordan, and he dunks it into like a thing of like spikes or something, and it explodes.
Listen.
You missed it. I thought you were going to say who then passes it to Airblood, who bounces it off of his nose.
Into the thing.
That's it.
Yeah, no, that it's perfect. It's perfect filmmaking.
Oh, and obviously, Airblood is voiced by Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
Yes. Perfection. Art. Put it out there.
Michael Jordan as
Ryan Coogler, he got too artsy with Sinners. He has to build up his reserve.
Gotta dial it back.
He has to build up the schlock so he can make something good. And then you're just watching this Airblood. And you're like, oh, this is the worst film I've ever seen, as you're weeping like Dingy and Chainsaw Man when he's looking at like the shitty movie that's making him feel.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Going into manga, I have read Yu Yu Hakusho over the past week.
Hell yeah, how's that?
Hell
Yu Yu
yeah.
Hakusho is surprisingly short.
Dude, it is.
It's like 170 chapters. And it's also, I did not realize that the last tournament ends with like Yusuke and Blind Demon about to fight each other, and then it just cuts to the human world.
Yep.
Yeah, that was anime
And it's
only.
just like, yep. And apparently, like, that's when Togashi's back problem started developing.
Yeah,
That's why that series ended so quickly.
Yeah, it was over.
But I kind of like the ending of the manga, because it's just looking at, like, the world and the demon plane merging more than what we got in the anime.
Well, that felt like the conclusion of what was going to happen. At least, like,
Yeah.
that was where I was going. That to me, that was the whole point of the chapter Black Sensui arc, was that humans are also really bad, but demons could, could be good.
Yeah.
The manga goes into, like, King Emma was cooking the books on illicit demon activity so he could keep the plane separated. And Koenma, like, exposed this scandal.
That's good. I like this. That activates my
I don't know.
neurons. That's the kind of stuff I'm like,
God.
yeah, let's do it.
Like, very few people outside of Ryan Coogler am I like, oh, do I completely say they got the juice? And Togashi is one of them.
He does have the juice.
The man has the juice.
He has the juice. That's why all the answers. Okay, that's what they keep showing up.
It's also why he's crippled by the juice. It's his restriction and pledge. He gained the juice at the loss of his back. But he has the juice. He has it.
Yeah.
I also think Fujimoto of Chainsaw Man has the juice and the sauce.
I think he's more inconsistent though.
Well, that's
he is really. Yeah.
But dude, that's
like my problem. Like, oh yeah, the God Bless America.
Yeah, I was like, Not since
G Gundam have I seen God Bless America used as effectively.
I would agree, and I was like, perfection.
Yep. I think what divides the two is Togashi also has like the art juice. Fujimoto does not have the art juice.
No, he doesn't.
He's got the storytelling juice and passable enough art to get it there.
I agree.
But Togashi also just...
No, Togashi can draw
the way
real
he uses screen tones.
No, he can draw real good.
And panel. Like, God, I love his pages. Like, he just knows what to fucking do. God.
Like, compare any panel, like, I think probably my favorite is them looking at the Dark Continent.
Mm-hmm.
The first time we see it. It's insane. I just love looking at it. Compared to, like, anything that, in Chainsaw Man or, like, Fire Punch. It's good. It's good art, but it doesn't beat that.
I don't know. Since I saw that image, the image of the Darkness Devil standing there with all the astronauts bisected, praying to their feet, has been my computer background ever since I saw that panel, and it will probably stay.
Okay, but I remember I made a background out of like the Kahlua and God with like Neferpitu like eye in their shadow, and I posted it on 4chan in the Hunter x Hunter thread. And then when I went to Kevin's that Saturday, he had it as his background.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Because that was a cool thing.
Especially for a guy who uses so many panels for just words. He still gets it. I don't know. Togashi just... Listen, one of them is married to Sailor Moon.
That's true. But one of them would jack off to that concept and cry in the bathroom. And really, which one's more relatable?
You do have a point there.
Like Fujimoto, he gets it. He gets the id. But maybe perhaps he is too far into the id.
Fujimoto is a man of the people.
You can't be the king if you're too with the crowd. You just can't. You're too on the ground. Nolan, is Happy Gilmore too good?
Actually, yeah, I need to know this.
Is it good?
This may be the worst Adam Sandler I've ever seen.
Oh.
It is.
That's impressive.
That's the like.
And I say this as someone who their wife watched Click this week.
For me, because you're going from Adam Sandler's one of his top 2-3 movies to a sequel that is horrible, it brings an extra load for me. It's right in between Click and Jack and Jill for me. It's horrible. I don't know. There's too many cameos. The story goes weird places that don't make sense. It starts off pretty neat because it's like, here's depressed Happy Gilmore, and I'm like, oh, this is fun also. And then it just switches gears to, what if there was like BMX but for golf?
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Because that movie should be about, like, basically Metal Gear Solid 4, but with golfing, and Ocelot is Shooter McGavin. and then they fight.
It should have been
That should have been the film.
Happy and Shooter going at it again, but it's not. They have to team up to defeat the kids.
No, that's no, because the
You know what? If that wasn't like the overarching theme of like all of Adam Sandler's work, I would say that's an okay idea. But it's clearly so much of like pandering to the like kids these days don't know.
It is. There's a like Adam Sandler and Shooter McGavin fight for I think 5 minutes in a graveyard in front of Chubbs's tombstone, and then that's it. Then they're friends immediately.
Because that should be like the
You know
whole
what?
movie.
Shooter McGavin should be married to the girl Happy ended with at the end of Happy Gilmore.
Ooh.
Shooter should be married to her.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
This is one of my. She's dead because like Happy wasn't paying attention, hit it too hard, and it hit her in the face, and she just died.
Okay, that's funny. It's funny if
that's
they
no.
don't show it. It's
No, here's the problem. They show it, and I'm like, if they didn't show it, it'd be better. But just like
It would
in
be
like the first part of like Happy Gilmore, there's a little montage of what's been going on.
like I don't know. There's some real like stuff here for exploring like who's happy now that his mom's dead or his grandma or whoever she was.
Yeah.
Like I don't. There is stuff to look at and explore, and that is not what Adam Sandler is interested in doing. He's interested in getting a paycheck and giving his friends a paycheck.
I would also say
Is Rob Snyder in this movie?
Yeah, he is. For like he's there.
I
He's
knew
there
it.
to do the. He's there to do the thing, and then he never shows up again.
there's this era, and I continue. It's just this feeling, I guess, with Happy Gilmore 2, where there's just this idea of like, why can't we let it's just like the inability to either do something new or to like. I understand that saying this as I'm excited to check out the Alien show, which I will be watching this weekend. But it's like this idea of like, no, we can't make a golf comedy. We have to make Happy Gilmore 2 with old Adam Sandler for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're looking at, but it's like they're looking at me as a man. It almost as like let's just say I'm almost 40, and like, is this what you want, Happy Gilmore 2? And I want to say no, that's not what I want at all.
God, one of our like normie friends here is like, we were talking and he was like, we started talking about like modern Simpsons, and so I'm just like, oh yes, I know what this conversation is about to be. It should be over. And no, his response to that was like, no, I like knowing that it's still going on. I'm like never gonna tune in and watch it, but some part of me likes that the Simpsons is still on TV. And it's just like, if you're not gonna watch it, then no, that's like indictment that it should be over.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with us that we can't let anything die?
I don't. Well, I feel like it's just this like appealing to me, because it feels like, and some things I think either to be the hypocrite. Some things I think if you do the work and do the effort can work. Like, I haven't seen King of the Hill, new King of the Hill.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it, not out of some pride thing, but out of the animation looks god awful, and I can't watch that shitty animation.
It's not good. You get used to it, but it's not good. Like all the way through.
But like for me, it's like I am far less angry about new King of the Hill than I am about Happy Gilmore 2. And I think part of that is because like Happy Gilmore didn't need a sequel, and also like it's not a franchise. Like,
yeah. Like that's why I don't have a real issue with the Alien stuff. is because Alien to me is like a storytelling vehicle.
Yeah, I
Like
think
all of the aliens are, I'm gonna say disparate as they could be given, what they are. But to me, it's as someone who can draw a distinction between different kinds of two-dimensional fighting games, I can understand like, oh, Alien 1 is like a sci-fi horror action, and Aliens is a sci-fi action horror, and those are very
they're
different
very different.
vehicles.
It's also, I think, because we've seen, we've talked about like the comic effect where you have your comic author trying to not your sci-fi author that's slumming it writing the Alien book that made it good. But you've also had,
And now we're getting to like, oh, I'm an Alien fan, and getting to make the Alien thing is like my dream come true, as opposed to the GOAT Alien Resurrection, where it's I'm some French director this script was not written for, but I'm interested in delivering this idea, and I've in fact broken up my long-term partnership with my collaborator to make this movie.
or like we could talk about like Prey, or like that's like the first good Predator movie since maybe Predators, if you're being very frank.
Yeah, if I'm being fair, I would say yeah. Predators is
I
it's
think
no
Predators is
Predator.
okay. Predators is a watchable film, and I enjoy parts of it. And that is but like Prey is a good movie.
Yeah.
Predator's biggest crime is it's too derivative of Predator.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like a little member-berry. But yeah, like
the
Predator
same problem
Badlands
Alien
though, looks pretty good.
Alien Romulus has. It's a little too
They're doing the line, they're doing the thing.
Yeah, at least Romulus seems like it's derivative of the franchise and not a single movie. But yeah, Badlands is good. Wait, no, sorry, scratch that. The Predator animated series was good. Badlands looks promising.
Badlands might be good.
Killer Clothes looks good. I'm checking that out next.
But yeah, I don't know. I watched the Arnold Netflix show, Fubar. I finished it. Me and my dad finished watching both seasons of it. I hope they don't do another one. Like, I liked it, but that should be it.
I'm interested in the new not Demolition Man, the new Running Man. But that's solely because it's Edgar Wright.
That
Have you seen the trailer?
I don't think I saw the trailer for that. It's one of those where like I think I did watch at some point the Not Arnold God. No, what was it? I'm just completely blanked.
Total Recall?
Total Recall. And while it wasn't good, I did respect it was like different.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like no, yeah, that RoboCop remake, where like I think I liked maybe one or two scenes of it.
Mm-hmm. Better than the Conan remake.
Oh, that Conan remake was bad.
At the start of each month.
Oh, it was so bad. I hated that Conan remake.
Also, I watched Prometheus and Covenant, Aliens Covenant, while I was gone.
Yeah, that's the one.
How do you feel about those two films?
I think Covenant could have been weirder and more esoteric. Like, I think Prometheus is better than Covenant, but I don't think it's as wide a margin as people like to pretend. I'm more so. I almost watch these as a like primer because there's a fan edit called like Genesis or something. I can't remember what they've called it, but it's a fan edit of the two movies into one film focused on David.
Prometheus is a weird movie because like as time has gone by, I don't like that movie, but there's parts of it I really like. There's parts of that I really like. But there's a lot of, and then there's like it's one of those films similar to Alien Resurrection, where there are parts that I really like, ideas I really like, and then a lot of the movie that just is I'm not a fan of. But there's stuff in there.
I like the idea of the engineer being awoken by the things he was supposed to go kill.
No, there's like I like that, and I like that
But
weird.
I don't think they deliver on that idea
No, they
well
don't. There's
enough.
a lot they don't deliver on.
The moment of just like, oh, fuck, they can space travel now.
Shit. Fuck. Shit.
Like, can you imagine waking up from cryosleep and cockroaches are the dominant species? And that's how that film should. That's what that scene should have done more.
I really like that weird where she had to get into the thing and say, "Cut this thing out of me."
Oh, I loved also that the machine was sexist.
Yeah,
that was the realest. That was the realest part of the movie.
See,
Where it's like, sorry, this is a male-coded device, and the person it's on the ship for is a lady.
There's good stuff in that movie. It's just there's also a lot of stupid stuff in that movie. It's just
Yeah, I think my favorite part actually is the like reanimated corpse that comes back to the ship.
Oh yeah.
Because it doesn't give any explanation for it at all. It's like that's the weird shit I want. It's just okay, I'm alien coded enough to understand everything else that's happening. But the reanimated corpse is just a reanimated corpse.
I think it's because, like, when we see the old space jockeys, like, we have our perception of what they can do because they affect, at least as far our knowledge, they made Alien, and Alien is really weird. And you imagine, like, what else, we've seen, like, the one thing they've done, and it's really weird and really bad. And then it's like, well, what else were they doing? What else were these things?
Because it's not the one thing.
Yeah, they didn't just make Alien.
Yeah.
And they didn't make Predator.
Yeah, this is just one cargo ship.
Yeah, like what other bio horrors were they messing with? And, like,
There's
nightmares.
I think we're okay. Badlands. Are we gonna see an engineer kick a predator's ass?
I don't know what.
Love that.
I do like the idea that it's the dumb joke of it's like the school nerd who then like stands up as completely jacked. Like that's exactly what the engineers are to the predators. I'm just like, oh, we're nerds, but we are jacked.
Like you're an idiot. Your whole technological society just turned stupid. You could have done a lot, Predator, but you just do your stupid hunts.
Yep.
That's all you do.
Listen, your biggest hunt thing, we built that as a science fair project.
it's the engineer says, "Where do you work out?" And he goes, "The library," which is where I invented my nanomuscular body system. And he stands up. He's like 12 feet tall and like jacked and invincible. It's like, uh-oh. Oh no. My biomechanical nightmare HR Giger world.
I think we need like two or three more big alien monsters in these series.
I feel like that's what Alien Earth is trying to do. It looked like there's some stuff in there. There was like a weird jellyfish monster in one of the things, and it looks like it's not doing good stuff.
So give me some hand on
episode. The immediate start of the first episode is the Weyland Yutani ship returning from essentially a poacher mission of collecting alien species to bring back to Earth. And so, of course, one of those is a face hugger.
Yeah, obviously.
And I like their workaround for TV is like using the event horizon technology of, well, we can't show this graphic violence like an alien movie deserves, so we'll just do a bunch of rapid edits so you get the gist of an alien movie happened on this ship while it was flying back to Earth.
I'm excited to see that.
True.
It's gonna be my weekend viewing.
Yep.
I
The
love
first two
that there's
episodes are out.
never. Oh, I might check it out. Then.
Yeah.
I love there's never any information on an alien, or if there is, it's heavily redacted, so people don't know about it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
No, aliens cool.
I don't.
I like
I think my
Everyone that runs
problem
into
with,
one of these is like, "Ooh, what's that?"
I don't know, whenever Alien Earth was being discussed, I had a like real distaste for it. And I think it's because I had somehow assumed it was going to be like Alien versus Predator and Alien versus Predator 2, where it was going to be set in modernity and not
On
the
Earth,
future.
yeah.
And I was like, I don't
Yeah.
care about aliens landing on Earth in modernity. That's stupid.
Yeah.
No, I had that same thought too.
It's not it. The alien doesn't work in modern times. It just doesn't.
No.
It doesn't do it. It has to be in the space future because you need the space future where you're isolated enough that the alien can take over your base or your ship, but it's like it's not going to work. Like it wouldn't. We would not. The xenomorphs would not be able to take over Earth. I don't think they can do it. They don't reproduce fast enough.
Well, it would also turn into the like, welp, I'm gonna drop a nuclear bomb on the city.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, no, we would blow it up, and there'd be it wouldn't work because we're not spread out enough and under like colonies and spaceships and whatever.
Yeah.
Where like an alien infestation can fester.
No, it's a planet that has 3 ports, and that's where all the humans are, and that's it. And everything else is just dead land in between.
Yeah, it's like, or like in your Warhammer 40k where you have your mega city that's like 1 billion people, but that's it.
Yep.
That's how it can work, but it can't work here. It's just not going to work.
Yep.
No, because I think it's
enough.
every like alien thing is like, I've heard noises outside the gate. I don't know what's going on. 3 people are missing. I don't know what's happening. If it was like a dense city, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, there's like a monster over there that keeps grabbing people," and the cops would come shoot it to death.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The
Yeah.
aliens do not like slink in the shadows and stalk people from the sewers. The effective way it would need to build a nest and a hive.
And it would build a lot of animals. I mean, it would, but then
I'm thinking about like our surveillance state would immediately catch the alien.
Yep.
yeah, it wouldn't work.
Let's times that by 100 in the future. Yeah, no, they're not getting here without getting caught.
Like, the only chance it has is because the major governments would say, no, don't kill it, we should capture it.
We capture it. And they're like, it's killed so many people, we keep trying to capture it, and it can't be stopped.
That's
Listen, we can turn it into a bioweapon.
now you're starting to sell me. If it's like this, if it's just like political farce of like trying to weaponize the alien and it just keeps failing, I'm kind of into it. Now, see that I'm kind of into.
That's because that's every alien movie. That's all what they're about is the company knowing about these things and trying to weaponize them.
That's War of the Worlds with Ice Cube. It's the same story. Everyone does it.
Listen, we're gonna have our press conference where RFK Jr. gets up there and has the face hugger on his face, saying it's healing me. It's healing me. It's making me even stronger.
We have so much to learn from this creature.
All right, I think with that I gotta say later.
All right, later days.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Bye.